Okay, well, back to the wheel. I already removed it, right? Yeah, I did. Here we go. One final spin for today. Probably. We'll see. It might be more. Oh no. Oh no. Human resource machine. Yay, we get more. Oh no, I get to break my brain at the end of the stream. Maybe we can finish it today. Maybe. If I don't give up halfway through. I'll be right back. Got myself some more water. Because I was feeling a bit parched. Ah. Here we go. Ah, yeah. Sorting floor. What was this again? I already did some like output thingies. For each zero terminated string in the inbox, sort the contents of the string, smallest first, biggest last, and put the results in the outbox. Right. So how do I have it set up right now? Because this didn't work, I know that much. So we... Okay, so we set those. Right. So I use 20 as like a counter. Oops. Count. And this is currents. This is terrible, but whatever. I know what it is. So we copy 0 to the count, which we keep increasing by 1. So we put them down, we increase the count by 1. And if it's 0, then we don't, right? That's currently what happens. So we increase the count by 1 till it's 0, and then we don't, okay? Or do we? Wait. No, I reduce it. If it's 0, I reduce it by 1. Because then we have 0, 1, 2, right? So now the current one we're checking is 2. No, I feel like what I should do is we copy from 0 to temp. Oh no, wait, what? Oh no, wait, from... we do a copy from here, from 0. We copy that to currents. And I put current and temp, so we get the thing from here goes into temporary slots. Goblin, congrats on being first. I hope you're doing well. God, my brain every time. So then we have... Wait, current got... Oh, we reduce by 1. But that's not what we should do now. We should increase it by 1. Oh no, I guess the way we did it was good, because then we can check if it's negative. I don't know, what is a better way to do this? Because I basically loop through and I want to compare to each and check which one is the highest. I don't know. This is... Like, I kind of know how to do it. It just seems so... The way it is in my mind, it makes it so obnoxiously long and complicated that I'm just like, but there must be a better way to do it. Surely. I just don't know what that way would be. And why are we copy from temp subcurrents? Oh, that right. No, that is correct. This is not going to work now. So then what we do instead is we sub count and then if 0 we jump over to here or something like that. Wait, what? Okay, this is... I don't know why this is here. Okay, this is whatever. I kind of cleaned it up a little bit. So all we do right now is we count them. There's 3. We reduce it by 1. Because that's how these work. So 0, 1, 2. We get 85. we put it in temp, which increased the current one that we're checking. So actually, that shouldn't be how that works yet, right? So the current one we're checking would be 0. The count of how many there are would be 2. Do I need to count at all? I kind of do. Check. So then instead of doing a bump, we remove this and we copy from current to check, which we then bump up. This is way too many variables, but sub count. I guess, yeah. On jump if 0, that's fine. And then otherwise we copy from tab and then we sub check here. If negative, we go back up here. Then we don't want to copy from, oh god, wait. And then we bump check. What would the best way to do this be? Because it needs to be repeatable. Yeah, that's correct. So we check. Actually, this wouldn't work. Huh. And the way I do this, I guess I would want to not bump down count. Right. So then we check that, so it's not negative, and then we just stop. But what I need to do here now, so that means that 90 is higher than 11, right? So I guess then we check if it's higher than this, the next one, and then if it okay, this is gonna be awkward. So if it's higher than this one and higher than that one, then we just output it, no? But then if it's not higher, then what do I do? Do I just store it and then... Like, how do I order it correctly and output it? I don't understand. I really don't get that. With the amount of... How does this work at all? Okay, copy from... So we sub-check. We don't want to sub-check. We want to add to check. No, not add, bump. Oh. What am I doing? Oh, we do want to... It was that, right? And then we bump check. Wait, if it's negative, it bumps check, though. And then... Oh, God. This is so stupid. And then we sub count if 0. We outbox else Does this game actually teach you to how to write code or something? Kind of, yeah. It is very much how code works, but it is also in a way that no person would actually code, usually speaking. Like, this is not... At least nowadays, the code that we use now looks nothing like this. Because it's... You'd have better ways to do any of this. The idea is that this is a very limited code set that you have, a limited amount of things that you can do, and you have to do complex things with that limited set of things you can do. Because normally ordering something, there's like, you just put it in like an array of values, right? You just have a variable that is an array of values. You just store the values in that, and you just say array.sort or something like that. And that's it. That's all it takes, and you just output that. But you can't just sort something. There's no function for just sorting. So you have to do every step manually. Because all you can do is add, subtract, and then compare if something is 0 or negative. That's it. Like, you can't even do a check of like, oh, if this is higher than this, then that, right? You have to then assign a value. As I said, like check, for example, I have to like put something here so that I can like compare it to each other. So I can do like count a check minus count. If that's 0, that means that I've reached the end of my line. Do you get what I mean? Because if I don't do that, then it will keep checking here, and then it will reach the 0 value, and I will get a wrong output. It's just... Ugh. Why do we even copy it anyway? jump if 0. So if I do this, then I won't even have the 0, right? I just throw it out? Yeah. So we just have these 3 values. We compare them, so 45, it's not negative, so we keep going. -1, it's not 0, so we keep going. We jump back. Oh, we jump back way too far. You should jump back here. Wait, what the heck was that? Jump back here. You were just wondering if it would be a good way to learn how to do coding or something. You wish you knew how to code or whatever it is, so you could make mods for games. I mean, it is like the first couple of levels of this probably are an okay introduction to how to think while coding. But it's actually, it's not that difficult to just try. You know, there's a lot of tutorials, there's a lot of things you can just start making. You can just try to do something with code and then just look up how do you do this thing, how do you do that thing, and eventually you'll just get better at it. That's kind of how everyone does it, I feel like. The thing about code is that there's also not one way to do it, generally speaking. There are better ways, but a lot of roundabout ways just work anyway. Like if you look at the code for Minecraft, for example, it's not good, but it works. And it became one of the most popular games out there because, you know, that it's a good game. Not because the code is good, it just... because as long as it works, you know. But yeah, let me see here. So we do this. -2, that's fine. Go back. -1. Right. 0. And we out. Oh, we outbox. Sorry. We don't straight up outbox. We copy from temp and then outbox. And then after that we bump up currents, which we then check with count, and if that's 0, then we jump back to here. I believe. And otherwise we jump to here. Oh god, this is not gonna work. This is so not gonna work. Oh, and it's the wrong way around. It's the wrong way around. It's lowest first. It's lowest first. I thought it was highest first. Ugh. I don't even know anymore. But what kind of mods were you thinking of making? What game did you want to mod? Or did you not have anything particular in mind? You just would like to be able to? Because it does depend as well, like what game it is, how difficult it is. My sword, sometimes I eat the bread before I make my sandwich. Sometimes I put my shoes on before my socks, and I think I'm getting younger. What? I don't think I was ever a kid, were you? What? Give me an example. If your inbox is 4710 when 0, our box should be 147 EHNW. Right. Right. Wait. Oh, no, no, this makes sense. Sorry, I'm just... He's giving examples in both... I thought this was like one thing, but the 0 terminated here and 0 terminated here, so it's... Yeah, okay. I mean, I know what to do. I just don't... I don't know where to start with this. I can't outbox. Like, how many... Where would I even put... I don't know. I actually don't know how to even start with this. I really don't know. Because if I have these values and I try to sort them, right? If I compare the values and I'm like, okay, this one is the highest value, which I've already determined just now, then where do I put it? Because I don't know how many characters there will be. So I can't just put it in output 3, for example, because how would I know that there's anything even there? And how would I know that I'm not gonna put so many things in that output 3, 2, and 1 are already full? How would I do that? Like, the best way to do it would be to just outbox it when it's the lowest number and then check the others again and see which one is lowest then, and but that this is breaking my brain so much. This code also makes no sense. Like, Like, all I currently do is check whether the first value is the highest value and output it. That's like all I do right now. You just thought it would be cool to learn? It is pretty cool to learn, yeah. Like being able to mod a game so it doesn't have spiders in it that can trigger arachnophobia. Yeah, that is a good use for it. Definitely. Like doing this on stream as well just makes me feel so stupid, even though I know it is just that rough of a game to logic out. I just feel like I'm missing something so simple and I don't know what it is. So what I could do... Can I like switch the numbers around? So if I know that there's nothing else left, that I take... Okay, so I copy... This might be weird to do. We'll see. So we copy from 2. Oh no, copy from check. Because that should be... That should be 2. And then current should... Do we copy it to... no, this. And copy it to current. And then we copy from temp to check. Right? Does that work? Wait, let me check this. So we're checking them, right? Okay. And we realize, oh, it's 0. So we then copy. Oh, check is 3. Wait, when did I... Oh, bump check here. Right. Okay. Wait. Where do I... Guess I shouldn't bump it here. I should just copy from it. Because if we go here... No. No, this is... I guess I don't want this here, do I? Would that work better? No, that actually is worse. Jump if 0. Right, and we jump here. And this jump if 0 can go. Right? Wait, but then we always jump back, right? So then the jump if negative is just useless. I need a jump if negative. Oh god, I don't know. Let's just check this again. No, we get the same thing. This is just the same thing over and over. Because we count goes up to 3. And I guess I'd have to... I'd have to bump check down. Like that. Wait. Bump check down and then we copy from check, right? Yep. Okay, wait, so now, see what we did here, so 66 goes there, right? And then 91 goes there. So we swap them around. Which is good. And then I'd want to... So we open the count. We check if it's 0, which it's not. And then we go to the next one. So we copy... to check. Wait, that's not... I think we just copy from 0 to check. Because we check from 0. And only if it's negative do we do something different. But how would I know? Ah, shit. I don't know. Bump that, sub that, sub check. And if negative, what do? We go like here? I don't know. What do I do if it's negative? Because I swapped them around. The idea was to put them in order. So that I would have 0, 1, 2, and then it would be the correct order. And then I could output them like that. So I just go 0, 1, 2, and just output them one by one. But how would I know it's the correct order? So if it's 0, say 86, 22, 50. So if I put 86 here and 22 or 50 here, wouldn't I just go? Wouldn't I just check from this again? Couldn't I just check from this again? And if... So if 50... is then higher than 22... but not higher than 86, because it would be negative here, right? Ah, shit. How do I think I'm on the right track. Wait, so we don't bump current. Current stays 0 if it's positive. Right? Let me see how this goes. This is fine. Put 50 there, 86 there, right? Check goes back to 0. You bump it up to 1. Compare to count, that's fine. Oh, wait. Wait, we jump back here, but we should be jumping back here. Slightly further. Gotta go fast. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, yeah, so what we got now is 52 in temp. So this started as 82, 29, yeah, 52, there we go. So we swap those around. And then we get these here. Check to 1. This gets a negative. Oh wait, that's not a negative, sorry. Okay, checks to that one, and that gets a negative. Which then means we bump down check, wait, bump down check, copy from check. And copy to currents. Time to check. Wait, that would be correct, no? So if I jump here... then they would be in order, no? So now they're in order, see? The problem now... How do I break out of it? How do I break out of the loop? How do I know that I've ordered them all? I didn't think about that, did I? A lot of game modding involves editing the game data, not programming. That's true as well, yeah. Some games use like an internal code thing or something like that, but a lot of it is just implementing a different model or something like that. That's not... Like, for example, modding Skyrim, you just have the editing software, basically, that you can just import things into and change things around in. It doesn't actually require any code writing necessarily to do. So it depends on the game a lot. How do I do this? So if I can order them, that's great. Ordering is good. But the problem is that I don't know how to then do this, because now if it's negative, then I bump this again and I switch them around again. No, this is just... I'm in an infinite loop now. We created an infinite loop. We did it, chat. We did it. How do I break out of it? It orders. It orders perfectly. But only in... Now what I'd want to do then... I guess, is... Okay, wait. If it's negative, I want to do differently, I think. Because then we do need to increase currents. So we basically do the same as we do in the other one. So we bump down check. We copy from check. We copy to current. And then we copy from temp to check. But then in addition, so we check for count. Wait, why are we subbing count? Not doing anything, is it? Why are we doing this? That's so weird. No, we bump up current. And then we subcount. I guess that was a leftover from my previous code. And then if this is 0, then we jump over this, but otherwise we jump back to up here. Is that right? I think that's right. Yeah. What we want actually is this then. I think that's right. Yes. And if 0, then we start to go from B again. Okay, this is gonna be a mess. we just copy from 0, copy to currents, and then we simply copy from currents, outbox, then bump up current, sub count, if 0, go all the way back up to inbox. And otherwise, go back here. Is that correct? Wait. Why is it not... What is it doing? Why is it... It's stuck in an infinite loop again. Okay, wait, so it's... Checking... 70... And it's like, oh, this is... Oh, I think I know why. If it's 0, then bump that down. But if it's then... Wait, okay, so I know... I think I know. So then we sub this. So we sub current. And if that is 0, we break out of everything. I think that's right. Oh, shit. And then I need to reset. Right. Right. But that worked, right? We're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. I actually need to get all the way back. Does this work completely? Look at her go. That speed. Do you see that? Do you see this? I don't know if it's working though. I don't think it's working. No. How did we do that? It's... Wait, what? How did it... How did it... It was... It's so it's supposed to order it from lowest to highest, but it somehow made it E-I-L-A-V. V is at the end, that's correct. Why A is in third position? I don't know. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, it is sorting, yes. Sorting lowest to highest. What the heck? How did it do that? Wait, I should... Oh my god, look at this. This mess. So wait, why did it... So it starts with... alive, right? So it starts with A. We have a count of 5, so it checks A. Current goes up by 1. And we check... Wait. What? Wait, what the heck? Oh, wait, we already checked. So A... Check A to L, which is minus 11. Right. But that means that A shouldn't move, right? Because A is 0. So what do I do then? So I do 0. And I copy that, right? I place it back down. And I copy it to that. So yeah, I put it back where it was. Correct. That is perfectly fine. And then we increase current and we go to L. So why did it move A at all? It shouldn't have done that. Because then... So what it's done now, so far it's correct. We check L to L, which is 0. That's fine. L to I. Should be a positive. So that's 3, that's fine. And then when it comes to V, it should be a negative. Which means it then swaps L and V around. Except it doesn't. Except it doesn't. Why does it... Shit. Let me bump down check here. But that breaks... Wait, if that... Does that break the other one now? Yeah, it breaks everything. That breaks everything, what I just did. Why? So it works for these. So why does it not work for the letters? Hi, Fart Bubbler. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so here... So check is on 3. So it's checking against V. But that's not how this works. So it's supposed to swap... Oh, no, I get what... Oh, wait. So it's pushing it 1 forward. So it's swapping I with L. Wait, but that means I can never swap E. No, Shits. Oh, this is so... I mean, this is closer to the ordering that it should be. So it's not terrible. And then we go from L. Yeah, but this is not... God damn it. And we check with V, and it's like, oh, that's bad. That's already lower, so we then put L in the same spot that it already was. And then we go to V, which we check. Wait, where? Do we not? Oh, because it was a negative, we just keep going. But no, that doesn't work. We need to, even if it is negative, I need to restart. So we jump back there. Do we copy from 0 to check again? Because then it compares against everything. It's kind of what you want. But at the same time, no, you don't. Because I wanted to make it so that it always goes up, right? So it checks A, and then it goes like, in this case, so it's gonna be awake. I'm just gonna let it play through a bit. But it's gonna be awake, so I'd have A compare against W, right? And then it's like, okay, that's already negative, so A stays where it is. W will be higher than everything that comes after, so that goes to the last spot. A then checks against the other two. Checks against the other two, and then it gets to K and is like, oh, this is smaller, but I will never be able to get A to go here. With the ordering I currently have. Because it only checks up. How do I fix that? How do I fix that? So if I... God, I don't know. I thought I was getting somewhere. But I'm not. Oh, wait. Wait, it did do that. It did switch them around. Wait. And then they're correct, actually. This is correct. So then they won't find any more mistakes. That's correct. And then it starts to output them. Yeah. So that's correct, right? And then we reset and go for the next bit. Look at the amount of numbers. Oh my god. Does this ordering work? Does this work? I don't think it does. Like, it's swapping things around, but it's not getting there. It's not getting there. Like, 15 is on the 4th spot. Like, it works, but it's not always correct. It only works in certain circumstances when there's not a lot of values. If there's more values, then I don't go back enough to recheck whether it's actually the lowest that is being output first. So 91 is at the end, that's correct. 85 is here, I don't know why. Why is 85 there? Let me look at this. How did we move all these? Da, 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 da. Yeah, 85 was here. How the heck did we... So we have 15. We compared with 91, which is a negative. Oh my god. Right. God. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? When it's a negative, I can't just go from the current spot then. Because what I basically do is I'm like, oh, this is a negative, so it needs to be at least here under this one because that's when it's negative. But wait, why is it comparing 15 to 91 anyway? It should have already been negative by 40. What the heck? Oh, was it... Wait, it was comparing 85? Wait, why is... I am so confused right now. Oh, 85 was there. So we swapped 85 with 23. That is correct, actually. That is the correct option there. But we didn't reset check. But if I do reset check, then everything breaks, doesn't it? Or at least then we get an infinite loop is the problem. Eventually, right? Because then here we would get an infinite loop, no? Or maybe not. Wait. Maybe not. I thought that's what caused an infinite loop prior. Wait, why did you... Wait, what the heck was that? Wait, is that a 0? Why is this a 0? Or is that actually an O? It just looks like a 0. Never mind, okay. I'm just crazy. I'm just confused here because why is the L still at the start? That should not be at the start. It should have been replaced by C. Oh god. E. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So we have logic, yeah. So we checked L and then got a negative from O right away. Right. So then we kept L where it is currently. I see. Instead of checking, are the other ones lower? Have I ever implemented a bubble sort before? I don't think so, no. Okay, so what if I don't bump down? This will change a lot. So that's fine. Oh yeah, yeah, that's not what it should be. That's not what it should be. Wait. I mean, that's the exact wrong ordering that I just created. I mean, the thing is though, maybe that is better. I don't know. So what does it do now? So it checks. Yeah, no, okay, that just breaks everything. That just breaks everything. So I've bumped this down. There must be a better way to do this. how is it this one level that I just can't do? I mean, I'm getting somewhere, I guess, but it's taking me so long to do this. Like, how long have I been on this? Over an hour, right? At least. Just sitting here, talking to myself. Well, talking to chat, I guess, as well. But just in my own head with numbers and code. And it just all starts to look the same as well. So right, this first one works perfectly fine because it's a limited number of, well, numbers. So we check 89 against 10. It's bigger than that. Check it against 58, bigger than that. So we're like, okay, so 58 is the last one. Okay, we swap those around. Cool. We found the biggest number, right? The problem is when there's more than that, and for example, the biggest number isn't at the start, then we're going to have an issue. Because what I do, if I find a negative, right, if a big, say I have human here, right? If I compare age against you, that's age is less than you, so it stays in the same position. U checks against M, it's higher than that, higher than that, higher than that. It will probably go to the end here, and N will go here. And it checks N again against M, it's higher than that, higher than A, but not higher than N, and it will go here. So I think human will sort correctly, actually. Because then... No, it won't, because I think A won't go back to H, will it? Will it? Actually, well, we can find out. We can find out if I just let it play. Matt is going to have a human resource machine nightmare, probably. Probably. Yeah, human. So H stays in the same position. U, we check it against everything. Find out nothing is bigger. We switch it around. N, we check N against M. And everything else. A and M switch places. We check A. A does not go in the right position. Because we check A against M. Realize it's a negative, and then we just put A in the same position it already is. So what I think I can do here, so we check A, right? No? We don't check A again. We should recheck A. So we switch those two around. But then we shouldn't... This is if negative, right? Yeah. So we shouldn't bump currents. We should only bump currents when Wait, when what, actually? It's... Because that is the issue I ran into before. So if we switch these two around... Oh, wait, I think I know. I think I know. So if we copy from check and we sub currents, wait, no, that's not how that works, is it? Maybe it is. And if it is 0, then we bump current. Otherwise, we jump back to here. I think, is that right? So this is correct. Get a negative. Switch those two around. We check 12 again. Get a negative. Increase current. Check 49. Get a negative. Increase current. This might make it take longer. But it is correct. Now, does it work with this? So T goes to the end. Correct. We check K. K goes there. H is at the front. This is correct, no? So far? Come on. Okay, 12 and 20 swap around. This is going to take a while just to run. 36 and 20 swap around. Yep, that's correct. Oh god. We get to the hard part here though, because it's gonna have to check. It's gonna have to swap 13 and 20. It has to swap 13 and 12 back to the start. Does it do that? No, it's stuck in a loop. Because both are 12. Shit. Damn it. So it basically it sees that 12 is less than 20 And then it tries to put it here, and it switches it with the old 12. So I guess how do I want to how do I fix that? Do I fix that with like switching it with actual 20? Because then if it makes it switches with that, and then checks this again, and it goes here, and it switches with that. And then this switches with that. Would in theory work, no? All that would require is not bumping check down. Is that right? No, because then I get this again. Wait. Yeah, then we're stuck in a loop like this. Oh, damn it. It's never that simple, is it? How do I fix this, guys? It works so well until it doesn't. It works so well until it doesn't. Which is, I feel like that's standard programming, isn't it? It's perfect apart from the bugs. Exactly. I mean, look at this go. It just works, right? It's perfect. See? It's sorting it perfectly. Except it's wrong. Except it's wrong. Except it's wrong. It's perfect, except it's wrong. How... It's sorting it perfectly, except it's wrong. Exactly. Oh, jeez. You know what? Does that... There we go. I added it for you. But... Oh god, what do I even... I honestly don't know how to fix it. The logic is there. The problem is that I don't know how to quite fix the problems that arise currently. Go write it in Python? I mean, that would be so much simpler. So much simpler. What annoys me is that I got so far. But there's like... There's a couple of situations where it doesn't work. And I just can't find a good solution where it works in all situations. Because it... In this case, it starts with the B, right? So it goes like brain. So it checks B with R, and it's like, oh, but R is bigger than B, so B stays where it is, right? Oh, have a good one then, Twitchy. Enjoy the rest of your day. But yeah, B stays where it is. And then it checks R, and it's like, ah, R is all the way at the back. And then it goes here. But it never then checks... Oh wait, it should check A against B, right? It should. It should afterwards check A against B. Is that not how it works? Current should be 1, check should be 0. Right, so we check A. We bump it. We bump it. To start with. We bump it to start with. We bump it to start with. Wait, shit. Oh, we should bump it. We should only bump it after this, no? Wait, does that work? I'm just... Because comparing it to itself is fine. It will just see it as like, oh, this number is fine. It's not negative, so it's fine. Is that all I needed to do to fix this? Wait, what? Why did you switch A and E around? What the heck was that? Oh. Wait, did you not check against A? Oh, because it's higher than A. Oh my god, of course. And then it swaps. Because it's then... Oh shit. Okay, so that's not the only thing wrong. God. He should have been... Should swap with I. And then L with E, but that's after the fact. It's already past that. How would I... Wait, if I do this, right? If I check and see that everything else is higher... Like V is the latest. Then we go here. Just a second, I'm just checking this. So this is fine. Wait, why is there a jump of 0 here? That's literally not ever gonna happen. So what instead I want is that I jump back to here. Because what that will do is it will force a recheck of everything. This will make it take way longer. But if I then put the larger values at the end, it shouldn't cause issues anymore, I think. Because then we recheck everything when the larger values are at the end. So we can't get a negative value early. So yeah, now R goes to the end. And then we recheck. And then N goes to where I is. Then we recheck. Yes. Wait. Oh. Right. No, okay, not entirely yes. I was a little bit too early on that one. Right. I'll copy from Jack. If 0. We just moved past that. If it's 0, we won't bump down. That's fine. God, this must be this is such spaghetti code, but as long as it ends up working at the end, right? That's the important part. Go on then. You've got this. This is correct. Yeah, it's checking L now. L stays where it is. V should go to the end, which then makes us recheck everything. That's correct. I stays there for now. L goes to the end, or goes to where E is. No recheck with E. A and E go the wrong places, but we recheck. And then realize we made a mistake. No, never mind. We are stuck in a loop where we constantly replace A and E. Why? Okay, that's... Oh, God. Because we're checking... So we're checking E. And it should go... Oh, fuck. So in this case, E and I should swap places. So what I should do here... is 0, which it's not. We bump down check, but that's... no, we do bump down check, sorry. Which will make it... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Combat, hello. I hope you're doing well. Copy from check. Bump check down. If it's 0, this is gonna be so stupid actually. If it's 0, oh god, no, that's not gonna work. What am I thinking here? Check. Oh no, bump check. If F0. No, if I wait. There's a better way to do this, actually. If negative, then we go here. And then we bump it. No, this is actually really stupid, isn't it? it up. Or... oh, this is actually really weird to do. I might break everything doing this. Then I... so it's negative, we bump one up so that it's 0 again. And if it's 0... no, this is stupid. What am I doing? This is so stupid. What am I doing? We had like this. We had it like that. But what I was thinking is if it's 0 or 1, then I basically want to swap it with if it's 0 or 1, I want to swap it with those. So like, say if it's 0 and... no, that's not gonna work though, because it's also gonna make an infinite loop in the end, because then 0... so if it's say 25 in 0 and 56 here... no wait, would that cause an infinite loop? Because then 25 because it's negative. And it's like, okay, this 25 stays here, 56, that's not negative, that's negative, it goes back here. No, that's correct, that would work. But if there's, say, something here, so like 25 here and a 56 here, for example, and I go to the 25 here, I check this, and it's like, oh, this is higher, then it should swap these two around. Instead of it swapping to here. That is the main problem. It sounds really ridiculous when I say it like that. So I basically don't want to bump down if that's the case. But how would I check if it's 0 or 1? You know what? What I'm gonna do is I'll just copy to 1 and then we bump 1 and then if we go down here, so if it's not 0, and we sub 1, if that is 0, then we still go this way, right? Then we don't bump. This is so stupid. Does that even work? that's wrong. That's wrong. Why is it swapping those around? Oh, right, because it's... Shit. Now what do we do? We from? Current? If 0? Don't fucking do anything. We don't do anything. We just go... wait, where do we go? We bump the current up. Right? Is that right? One day I'll solve this. Oh my god. Okay. That's good. Good start. Okay. Interesting. The thing is, right now it doesn't... That's so interesting. So the way I sort it now is very different. But it does work. It actually does perfectly work. Because the thing that it doesn't do now, if the like highest number or furthest along letter is at the start, it doesn't move, right? It doesn't move it at all. Or no, if it is the highest one, actually it does, but not if it's the second highest, for example. It will not move it. Just because it's a failsafe that I put in place, but I mean the rest of it works fine. This is definitely not a clean solution though. This is not a good solution. There's probably a way better way to do this. But, you know, as long as it works, right? Mm-hmm. As long as it works in the end. Is it getting there? This is looking good. It's looking good. 83 is supposed to go up to where output 2 is right now. Why are 53 and 33 switching places? Oh my god. No, not again. It's every time. This is the one circumstance, right, that I always get. So that it gets stuck with like a higher number in between two lower numbers than it. And it is checking this one. I don't understand how, though. Like, how does it not move 83? Like, it should have checked 83, right? Why is it checking? How much further do I have to go back? How many times did I let them do this? My finger is getting tired from doing this. Come on. Come on, game. How often do I have to go back? It's almost faster to just have it replay the entire thing at high speed. But what I don't get is how does it get to current 3 when 83 is at 2? Like, that shouldn't be possible. Because it should have compared 83 with like 53 and be like, oh no, that's higher than that, higher than 55, higher than 73, higher than 82, and it's like, oh, 86 is higher than it, so it goes just before 86, and that would be correct. And then we restart it again, and we start from 20 again. So I don't... Oh, here, the current is 83. So we check with 88. And 83 stays in the same spot. That is technically correct in this circumstance, but then after you say 88, right? Internet keeps dropping out. Oh no, Fanta! Not the internet. So yeah, 88. It's higher than that, higher than that, higher than that. Higher than that, higher than 53. And then 96, it's like, ah, no, it's not higher than that, so we put it there. Switch those around. You know what? Just do that. Just check everything again. Always recheck. Just recheck everything. It just makes it take longer, but I just can't be bothered to implement something that actually would be faster than this. Because I don't know how. As long as we get to the solution in the end, who cares how slow it is? At the end. And then we move L and E. We switch those around, great. And then we switch F and E around. Great. Perfect. right? This is just gonna take forever to get through. But it does work. You know, it does work. I can't believe this is max speed and this is how long it's taking. Imagine if it still fails at the end, this one. I really hope it doesn't. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Come on. Yeah, you have to get to the 36 before anything happens. Yeah, there we go. This is going to take so long. 59. Yeah, 44, 47. I mean, 36 is supposed to go in front, and 10 as well, actually. It will get there in the end. It's just gonna take so long. Okay, it moved 10 a bit further. Okay, yeah. We're getting there. So the last bit is correct now. The last 5 are in the correct order. Last 6 are in the correct order. Yeah, there we go. 47 is in the right position. I just need to switch 44 to where 36 is. And then it's good. There we go. Perfect. It only took... I don't know how long. Oh, how long did that take? To even just run. This is like the most inefficient ordering system ever. But, you know, it works, right? As long as it works. Oh, it's gonna take so long for it to recheck everything as well. Because it's making sure that none of them are bigger than the next number. And it has to go through every sequence. Lost 94. Wait, no. Wait, why are we back at 10? Wait, why are you back here? Did it loop? Please don't tell me it loops. Is it looping because of the 294s? Is that the reason? I know why. Because then if it checks 94... Wait. Yeah, because it checks 94. So we're on current 8. We check it against 94. We swap them around because we consider it the highest number now, and then we reset. So what I'd want to do is basically check this. So if we what I'd want to check is sub. So sub sub check. And then if 0, then we don't do anything else. We just we bump up current by 1. We do that. That should stop it from infinite looping if there's the same number twice. Oh, now we get to check it. Wait, it actually... This is nice of the game to do this. It allows me to check it in the first sequence if it works. It does. Cool. Wait. Wait, never mind. That was... It didn't start like that. Okay, so that does work, except I somehow... Oh no, the way I do it now is wrong. I shouldn't do it after I did it early, didn't I? Sub check, yeah. Copy from check, and then we sub current. Jump if 0. And then otherwise we copy from check again. Which is kind of a mess, but whatever. It's already way too much anyway. Then it... I just want a success. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I just want the success, you know? This level has taken me way too long already. It sorts fine. It is incredibly slow, but it sorts it. The only thing I need to do is output it correctly. So how's it going, chat? How is everyone? Because we're gonna be here for a bit, just watching this happen. I hope you're all having a fine Wednesday. This level has taken me ages and I probably have to go for food right after this. I did not think it would take me this long to do the level, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised considering how long it took me last time to even give up and be like, I don't know if I can do this. I'm already surprised I even got this far, that I'm actually doing it. You know? That I got there in the end. Because it is a strange game. It is a mess, honestly. It makes me rack my brain, which sometimes I don't really want to do. But sometimes I do quite enjoy the challenge of it. How limited you are in the functions and doing complex calculations with them, and well, sorting, for example, and you're like, well, how am I supposed to sort these things? But we manage it in the end. It may take 2 hours to do, but we manage. We manage. But the way it sorts is so strange as well. Because it just swaps things around and you're like, wait, but shouldn't that go there? And it's like, no, wait. It will get there in the end. It will eventually get there. You know? Just wait. Just wait. What I'm thinking, actually, is that I should have just, I think that was a way easier way to do it if I just only checked whether a number is higher or not. So if I check if the number is higher, and it is, then I go to the next one and check if it's higher, and if it's higher, when I get the first negative, I just swap those two around, right? No, wait, that isn't not what I do right now. That is kind of what I do right now. No, actually, what I wanted to do... So I just find the highest number first, I put that at the end. Then I reset, check for the highest number again, put that before the last size group. No, that still would end up... I wouldn't know how to do that properly. Whatever. The way it does it now is basically that, just in a roundabout way. There is a more efficient solution, I do not doubt that. There is a way more efficient solution than what I've created here. But, you know what? It sorted it, or it is sorting it still. There's one thing that isn't quite in the right position. Almost. Well, two things, I guess, now. 71 and 67 need to swap places. And that will be it. There we go. And now we just go through again one last time to check. Right. 34, 53, 57, 64, 67, 71. Come on. It takes so long, doesn't it? Because it has to recheck all of the numbers again. 73. It's basically being like, are you still higher than all of these numbers? Yes? Okay, cool. Put you in the same position. And then 83. I'm actually thinking maybe I should have counted down. So if I started from 9, it would have actually worked better, I think. Oh my god, of course. He's like, ah, but it works. It fails on specific things. Okay. What does it fail on then? What does it fail on? Not this one. Right? Wait, what does it fail on? The guy's like, ah, but it will fail on a specific solution. Okay. I don't see how that is possible, sir. Unless he just gives me a big enough string of numbers where it goes into temp, but that's kind of cheating. Because that's just because I put temp here. If he gives me more than 10 values, then yeah. Is it actually that? Is he just going to give me more than 10 values? Is that the thing? No. Wait, what the? Oh no, wait, that's correct. Wait, but then it doesn't fail though. It can't. Is this a glitch in the game? Because he's like, oh, you succeed now, but you would fail on these outputs. But I don't, though. I don't. So what gives? Is it because it takes so long? Because my solution is just incredibly slow? So it thinks I fail, but that's not true? Because there is actually no way this code fails. It is incredibly slow, but it doesn't fail because it rechecks everything every single time. Like, the ordering has to be perfect for it to start outboxing. So unless it gets into an infinite loop, which it doesn't seem to, then it does not fail. So I think the game is just wrong, chat. I think the game is wrong.
Hello there.
How do I... Yunchgunch, hello. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. There's... The 22 needs to move. It'll get there eventually. get to the 22. No, this is the 15. Wait. Oh, because it's reset completely. This game was way too complicated for you. It is too complicated for me too. No, I got pretty far, but it is, yeah. It is rough. I spent over 2 hours on this level so far, and it's not letting me finish it, even though the solution is correct. Because it says it fails on specific outputs, but I don't think that's true. Even though my solution is incredibly flawed and incredibly long, it does work in the end. Or at least it should. Wait, is it actually stuck? Wait, why is it getting... Oh no, it's actually right. Wait, why is that? Because the 62s? Shit. Okay, maybe I do have to do the thing I thought of earlier. That instead of... So I want to do current. So where's current? Copy to current. No, I don't want... So, inbox... Bump count. So we, instead of copying from 0, we copy from count. We copy that to current. Right? Right. But then we want to bump current down by 1. Copy from current to temp, so that will be this one. Then we copy if 0. Why is there an if 0 here? What does that do? Copy to temp. Copy. Oh, right. Wait, there should never be a 0 here. Should there? Why is this here? I don't think that ever happens. Copy to temp. Unless, wait, it's sub count. But then there should be an if 0 here, no? Why would I do it there? It's so weird. So we check. So we bump check up by 1. And we subtract count from check. And if that is 0, that means we bump check down. Wait. Wait. I don't know what to do here right now. Let me see what it does right now. So we have 89, 31, 44. Okay, we start with the current. So we check 44. Copy from 44. We check it with 0. And it's like, yep, that's much lower. So copy from currents. Is 0. It's not. Copy from check. If 0, it is. But we don't actually want this right now. We don't even want to exist, I think. So I don't think this matters at all. Because I'm redoing this. So right now we get this, right? We switch those two around. Cool. And then we do not subcurrent. Instead, we bump down current. And if it is, we subtract it from count. And if that is 0, oh no, wait, we don't need to do this. We bump down current, and if it is negative, rather, then we start outboxing, right? So we switch those two around. Current goes. Wait. Where did I bump current up? You bump it down to 1. Oh, we copy count. Oh. Right, because we used to reset there. But no, we don't need to do that anymore. We don't need to do that anymore. But actually, if we go back there anyway, we don't need this bump down too. I think. Are we making this better? Empty value? Oh. Oh, right. Copy 2 currents. Or copy, no, copy from count to currents. No, count will already be there. Sorry, I just am a little bit out of it. So bump down currents, but then these two go here. Yeah, I think that's right. It is a -1. Why is it a -1? Oh. Right, so we just copy from count. Never mind. Switch those around. Okay, wait. So we switch these around. Wait. And I guess... we jump back here. Wouldn't that mean we... Wait. So we then bump down current, no? So then we start with 24. We swap those around. Right, and then we're at 0. And then if it's 0, we start outputting. Wait, which one was this anyway? What's here? Wait, what is it doing? Wait, why is it still going? It shouldn't still be going. Because it got to 0. Oh, I should have it here. Oopsie. But this should be way faster as well than the previous one. Still a bit of a mess, but hopefully this is a lot smoother. Right, so in this case... how do we do this? So we start with A and E. But in this case, what I want to do is we keep going. Until we have a negative. So in this case, the L. So I have to rethink this a little bit. Because there's still a lot of stuff from our previous solution left. So we check E with A, which of course E comes after A, so it's fine. We go up 1 to L. We check with L, it's a -7, so we go to negative. We copy from current. Wait, why? Why do we do that? Why do we copy from current? Whatever. Copy from check. Oh, we do the if 0 checks, right? We bump check down. We don't actually want that. We don't actually want the bump down. I think this is fine. yeah. So L goes there. Yeah, okay, so that's the problem, right? So now we have to check with V here. So we check with V. It's not a negative. We bump up check by one more. It's a negative for V. Check here. This is a positive. So we want to bump it up again. But then we check with count. Realize it's 0. So here should be a jump if 0. What exactly is our goal for this one? We're ordering. So we get a string of numbers or letters, and we want them to go lowest to highest. That's it. We have to output them lowest to highest. So if it's 0, then okay. I want to copy from check, copy from current. No? Is that not how that works? This is such a mess. These are fine. These are perfectly fine. You get awake. E should go there. Yep. Correct. Wait, what? What? No. Oh, right. I'm just... Okay, wait. Shit. That's not what that should do. This code is such a mess right now. I'm trying to simplify it, but because of what I had already made, it's actually such a mess. Okay, so this is fine, right? So this is a negative, which will then go here. We'll copy from the current, we check if it's 0. It's not. I don't know why we even do the 0 check here. Switch those around. And current is 0, so we just start dumping them. That's correct. Then we're done. So we get torso here. This game always looked interesting, but it would absolutely destroy our brain. I think it does so for just about anyone. So, O, we get a negative. So we swap those around. So yeah, T goes there. And we check S. That's correct. that's correct. There, or that's correct. And then we're back at S. And that's an active insert. No, wait. No, you should not. Oh, wait. I know what I should do here. So instead of... subcount... No, what I do here is instead of doing subcount, I do subcurrent. And if it's 0... then we... let me go here, I think. It is still the same problem, Twitchy. It is still the same problem. I had a solution, but it didn't work if they had the same numbers twice. In the middle somewhere. Because then it got confused and it kept going infinite loop, basically. But even just running that solution took like 10 minutes or something like that. Just to finish. Is input random? Kind of. Partially. Wait, why is the F at the end? What the heck? Why is the F at the end? F should not be at the end. Oh, because... right. Because then... right, we put that there. And we put E there. I am honestly just so tempted to just give up. I am so close, but I just can't. It's so obnoxious. You could always hard code it if not. No, it is random in part. And like if it sees, so the thing the game also does, right? The thing the game also does is if you have a solution that works for that input that they give you, but not for any input that they could give, then they will give you an input that it will not work on. So you can't cheese it. You can't like... you can't say like, oh, it will work with this, but it wouldn't work with the other thing. Because it will then, as a game, be like, oh, no, that we're not gonna do that. Because while you succeeded this time, the other one would fail. So here's one that would fail, and good luck. But yeah. It's such a mess. I don't know. So I redid this to work backwards in the hopes that Actually, the way I should do this then, if I'm going to work backwards, no, shouldn't I also check backwards? So, because that would solve the solution, that would solve the issue. In that, so where's check? Where do I? So check. We copy from 0. But really we want to copy from current, no? But then we want to, instead of increase, instead of, oh god, no. Okay, increase it, instead of increasing check, we want to decrease check. And here, wait, would this then be a bump up for check? I don't know. Let me see. I need to rethink this a little bit. So yeah, that's correct. And bump that down. That's correct. Bump that down. I don't know why we do sub-current now. We'd have to do... How do I do that actually? This is fine so far. Yeah. Okay, that works. Do here. Bump check down. And this doesn't work anyway. Let me redo this. Copy to check, and we bump down check. And if this then, if it's not negative, then we bump down check by 1. Okay. So that works fine. Okay, R goes to the end. Then we go to I. And N goes to the end. Yeah. Yep, that's correct. Okay, here comes the main one. Yeah, this is fine. So it should only start getting negative here. The problem here is that this will be 84 and it will not pass this again. I kind of do need to do a second pass to make sure that it is the highest value before I continue. So if I do the swap here initially, then I don't want to do the bump down of current. Wait, what did I... So we swap these around. I'll jump here. Jump if 0. Oh, right. Oh, that's so stupid, actually. That's so funny. Wait, why do you have to jump if 0 there? Jump if 0 should be here at last. Or, wait, where do I... I don't know. Where should the bump if 0 be? Copy from current. After this, I guess. That would be a better way to do it. No, now I got a -1 in here. Why? Checks those. It's not negative. So I'd have to copy from... No, wait, I already have it, right? So... a copy from check. If 0. Then we... I don't know. Then we go here and we do bump current way down, right? Bump current down. And then jump that up to here. Fine. And goes there, you're correct. And then A switches with that, yep. And then A switches to B2. And then it's correct. We drop current to 1, or 0 rather, and we output. And then the big one. This is a lot faster than my previous solution as well, and hopefully it actually works. Yep, it's checking if 99 is the highest number. It is. Is 96 higher than everything else? It should be. Yep. Go down, 65. Is that higher than the rest? No, there's an 85 right there. Yeah. It's rechecking the 94. So this is the problem, is that it has to go through everything again to make sure that nothing messed up in the order, so it makes it quite slow. But it is working, no? It's now 85, nothing is higher than 85. And we get 15, which of course moves immediately. 68 moves then. 68, 73, yep. 73 is higher than everything else. Then 15 goes there. 65, there's 68 over there, so that switches around. $15 switches, 45 switches with the 65. And 15 switches with 45, and then we should have everything sorted. I don't care that it's slow. I don't care that it's done, okay? That's what matters. It works. Okay? Who cares that it's slower, like double the amount of steps? Who cares? The 50 at the end didn't ruin it? No, no, no. Because 50 was the only number. And because 50 was the only number, it's like, well, that's the only number. I just output it. You're not reviewing it? You're not? You do not like this code here? These loops here? These jumps? It is pretty simple, you know, it's pretty simple. Wait, why do I even jump all the way back here? If 0, jump all the way back there? But I don't need to copy from 0 to count, do I? No, I do actually, I do. Never mind, I do. That's resetting everything. But yeah, this resets everything. So we just have the 0, we put that in count, right? So this is our counter. I don't actually use the counter, do I? I'd only use the counter here. What do we even use the counter for? I use the counter to copy it to current, and then I bump it down 1. But do I ever use count again? I use it here. But this never happens. This never happens. This never happens. Like, there's so much code in here that I just never touch again because I rewrote it so that it kind of jumps over it or around it, but it's not used, right? Because I had so many different iterations of what I'm going to do, and I just wrote around it because I couldn't remember whether it was useful or not, so I just wrote around it sometimes instead of just completely removing it. Do you know what I mean? Like, the code is still there, it just is never run. It never is actually touched. But yeah, what a mess. What an absolute mess. I mean, the first part is relatively simple, you know? You just have a counter. I grab things from the inbox, right? And I put them here. I up the counter by 1. And I put it here, right? And until a 0 happens, if a 0 happens, I throw the 0 out. And then I go to the next bit of code. So all it does is count. It's like a 1, add a 2, add a 3. And then the counter is at 3. And you're like, okay, cool, that's the amount of stuff I have. And the next programmer comes along and spends hours trying to work out why the code is there. That's true. It's so true. But yeah, I'm not even gonna check the last level of this game. Because that is the penultimate level of this game. Just saying, right? That was not the last level, but the one just before the last level. So, I mean, there's just one more. I do hope I won't spend as long on that one. But, I don't know. I don't know. Game's hard. What can I say? Thinking is hard. Look up how to implement bubble sort and tell me if that's what you did. Wait, oh, I can do that right now. Bubble sort algorithm. Repeatedly swapping adjacent elements if they are in the wrong order. Not quite. It's close, but not quite. It is very similar though. Because the only difference is that it wasn't just adjacent that I did. I would go through the entire thing. There are variations of it, right? Okay. But yeah, it's basically that. Because basically I would go and take like the last, I started at the last value and work down. So the last value, if that was, say, the highest value in the whole thing, it would go through every other value and check if it's the highest one. And then it's like, okay, that's the highest one, and it goes to the next one. But then if any of them are lower, then it would swap the two. And then it goes back through again. So it's basically that, yeah. Just in a very rudimentary fashion. Anyway, that will be my stream for today. I hope you had a good time watching me break my brain. Even though I eventually did manage it. You've written an AI program? I didn't. I didn't. Nothing AI about it, I don't think. Oh, sorting was considered AI back in the 50s. Eh, eh, it's no real intelligence there, is there? It's all about definitions. That is true. But yeah, I will send you over to Bree. Bree is playing some Warhammer 40k. I haven't rated Bree in a while. But yeah, go say hi. Send some love over there. Give him a follow if you're not following already. I hope you have a good time. I hope you have a great rest of the Wednesday. I need to go eat something, rest my throat a little bit because I have done a lot of talking and maybe not enough drinking of water. But I will rectify that. I'm certain of it. So yeah, go say hi to Brie. And tomorrow I'll be back with I'm going to be playing because I finished now I'm blanking on the name. I finished South of Midnight yesterday, so we're going into Indiana Jones and the Great Circle tomorrow. So look forward to that. Hopefully I'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, as I said. And also, as always, stay safe, stay cozy, stay hydrated. And I will see you next time. Go get some food, stretch your legs, all that stuff. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye.